Well, then, we're here, back in Fatra, a beautifully made Hinandi track here in Slovakia for some Journeyman League racing. We're here in round 2 of season 21B, almost caught up with UL now. Only a couple seasons to go. Oh, actually, no, because it's A and B, so it won't catch up. Never mind. Okay, so we've got 3 laps of quali. We've got 16 cars on the grid. No debuts, I don't believe. However, Mattium is Mathigal just off of the back of his first ever Apprentice League podium, so watch out for him. As we've got Azit and Kalitka set in purple sectors, I'm joined, making PC commentary debut as Azit goes pole with the .13, Justin, and Ludwig off the back of his PC commentary debut. Ludwig, hello.
Hello. I've just gotten back. What was the question?
I just said hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
Predictions for today is DiMartino and Toaster both set joint purple first sectors.
Montos. DiMartino's looking quick.
I expect a very big performance from Sigma Bob here. 4th right now.
DiMartino's looking quick.
Yeah, DiMartino's always quick.
That's in. It's getting his 34.
DiMartino into the subs. God damn, his first sector must have been pretty damn good because it was 2 oranges and he's into a sub. Bob goes with a .0. Beautiful times from them as it is looking pretty damn rapid. Kalitka, do you reckon it'll be another Rykar 1-2 today?
Ooh. Nah. I think Toaster and Bob have enough skill and experience to get at least one of them, and maybe both of them.
Fair.
DiMartino takes pole.
It is. DiMartino on pole position. Well, then 16 drivers on the grid, 23 laps, and a 10% chance of rain in the skies today. It's time to go racing here in Journeyman League. No more delay. We are on our way. DiMartino on the hard compounded tyres. Bob is the only soft runner in the top 4. Already making a mistake. Toaster through into P2. Kozil making a huge lunge to the entire field as Mika to Mika goes off the track. Peto making positions. It's chaos back in the back half of the grid as Peto is a big TP there. That's one probably away from a DNF, unfortunately, for the Georgian driver. It seems like him and Mika are in a massive lag rocket as Mika to Mika off the track. Kalitka, Jora, Tatao, Kozil. Everyone is off the track in huge lag storms here in Slovakia as it leads. It is an ESM 1-2. It's an ESM 1-2. The team that has had so much struggle over the last couple of seasons are currently 1-2 with Finguela and Azit. Goodness me. Gilprad has made up a mound of positions. Mika to Mika recovering from where he fell to at the start of this race. DiMartino off the track. Kalitka can get nowhere with it getting pushed off. DiMartino is down into P10. What on earth?
Yeah, everyone making mistakes on that situation. Why the ESM were in P1 and P2. DiMartino made a mistake, caught up with Toaster and Bob, which allowed both ESMs to get through the pack pretty easily. And a lap later, Toaster made another mistake.
Gilprad off the track. Oh my goodness me.
What a dive.
This is insane. Ludwig, what a start to the race.
Yeah, I have no words. Not really sure what happened. That second sector on lap 1 was just chaos, cars everywhere. Yeah, very good start from Mika to Mika and Finguala up from 7th and 10th, I believe, to 1-2.
Yeah, it looks to Tao was maybe a little bit glitchy. I think as it got pushed off the track by Mika because they both basically stalled in the final sectors. Gilbrad is shot off the track, comes back on, impedes Kozil just a little bit, but none toward. The slipstream on this track is absolutely insane. Bob, DiMartino and Kalitka 4 wide with Gilbrad, and there's a lag rocket between the 2 Rykars. Everyone's still on track. Oh, imagine a bit of rain to this as well. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Peto is coming back through the field as much as he possibly can in the early stages of this J-Pre. Toaster makes a mistake, sends a Concertino down to about P12, and DiMartino has gotten a gap now in P5. Tatao is P4. That is insane. Finguala for the ESM team has got a huge lead in P1. Sun for now. Kozil Jara! Insane lag rocket off the track here in Slovakia. Oh my god! This is insane! Galeprad, Peto, Bob, Kalitka, Di Martino, Toaster to Tao, P4 to P10 in the space of about a second and a half to each other. This is nuts. As Bob makes a mistake as well. What is going on with Bob, do you reckon, Ludwig? Having no luck
I
out
think he's
there.
just struggling in the fight. You know, in clean air, he's rapid, probably second fastest out of everyone here, but with all the cars around, I don't think he can show his true pace.
Fair.
I don't think anyone can with what's currently happening.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't really
that
know
we-
what's currently happening, I'm not going to lie. It looks like Tatao is lag rocketing just about everyone he touches, so stay clear from the mobile graduate, I guess. Di Martino and Raikar, teammate Kalitka, doesn't look like they're getting all too much out of this race. That train down the main straight is absolutely nuts. Mr. Crunk is really struggling there with his ping. It looks like Kozio is almost in the face of another lag rocket from Mystic. The soft runners will be looking to pit just about now. The podium, where are the podium? They're in a completely different postcode. They're almost in Croatia by now. Mika Tamika, Azit and Finguala. 4 seconds between P1 and P4 on lap 7 as the soft runners are probably going to look to come into the pits, if not now, next lap. Galeprad leading a train of everyone out of the top 10. Mystic is playing defense for his teammate there as Bob, Mystic and Kozil into the pits. Galeprad is going an extra lap on those softs. That is a big strategy mistake for him. That is not ideal, shall we say, as he's getting all sorts of pain with Mika Tamika's trailer. That is his mistake there, as Mika Tamika is pushed off of the track by either Tatao or Matthew. I didn't see which one. It looks like he's also in a little bit of a lag rocket with Mr. Crunky. Is both drivers off the track. Galeprad up into P11 for now. Still has to pit. Mika Tamika and Leoprad in a lag rocket as well. Tatao just about ahead of Matthew as they're going to look to come into the pits relatively soon. Mr. Crunk trying to make positions as well on those hards. Galeprad is struggling. Tatao into the pits as well. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. 3 wide into turn 1. Crunk, Mika, Matthew, all the M's. M&M's. Sure, bro. What? Yeah. Mika's through into P8. That's something. Him and Finguala, the only drivers to have pit in the top 10. Everyone else on the hard compound of tyres will get somewhat of an undercut on the hard runners, however, not that much by the end of this race. Kalitka, Toaster getting very frisky with each other's cars, I should say. Kalitka off the track, Toaster P2 for now, maybe hoping for rain right now. Certainly that would suit, as it Finguala has pit as well, down into P5. Pit in his P5, that's insane. Got a little bit of fighting here. Tatao and Kozil. Kozil is getting all sorts of pain in this race, as that looks like a TP from who is that? It's Di Martino again. Maybe a screen freeze, maybe a TP. Either way, that is strike 2, 3, and you're out. Toaster still going strong on those hard compounds of tyres on lap 11, as is Kalitka, as is Di Martino, as is Azit, as is Jara, as is Peto, as is Crank, as is Matthew. Everyone is staying out. All the drivers on the hards on the one sub. Goodness, this is it. This is could be a generational jail race. Not for the ZipX team. Back to old ways. Last and second last for the pink team. As Kozio. Bob P10, great move on Matthew there. But yeah, Bob is really not enjoying his JL race here. Jara, Mika, 2 wide through the back straight. Mika to Mika able to use his softs to get an advantage. Finguala 2 seconds to the race leader, and the race leader still got to pit, as is P3. Finguala, I think we can say just about congrats on his JL win. Obviously, though, he's got to do an extra pit stop, so we will need to wait and see. It's calmed down a bit now. Ludwig, if you were in a VC with Bob, what would you be telling him through the start of this race?
I'd say just calm down. He's going too aggressive at the moment and crashing with people like that. Let them make mistakes. Pass them on the long straights. No need to fight too aggressively through the corners. But I don't know. We'll see how he does in the latter half of this race.
Fair enough. Justin as well. Obviously, as someone who pretty much dominated your JL season, but you had that one race in Harama? No, Chernobyl. Obviously, you got caught up very much like Bob is now in the JL chaos. I don't really know where I'm going with this. What can you say about that? There's nothing going on.
You just gotta, in that situation, keep your cool. Accept you can't win everything. It's not always gonna go perfect, and you're gonna have to deal with the situation as we're seeing Finguala and Di Martino fighting as Finguala has gone for the undercut on the mediums.
Indeed,
but very interesting strategy.
Toaster and Azit are going to the end here. So if Toaster can make quick work of Azit, and Finguala can get past Di Martino,
it's a huge gap.
Toaster can win.
He's going for the move for the lead.
Finguala's going to have to do 10 laps on mediums.
Yeah, I would have gone 1 lap longer if I were him on the softs.
Toaster's going 12 on the softs, Azit is going 11 on the hards.
Surely you just put on the hards then to get a benefit at the end. Azit, though, is not going to make things easy for Toaster. If anyone was him in this VC right now, you'd be slipping Toaster, but he's made a mistake already. Finguala trying to get round the outside. Di Martino, he's made a massive mistake. Finguala is somewhat crumbling in this race. He's also now lagging, which is not great whatsoever for him. Azit is fighting Toaster again. No, this is awful scenes for anyone in the Williams garage. As it makes a mistake, Finguala is very, very twitchy just there behind Di Martino. That will need to be kept an eye on very, very intensely. I'd imagine Di Martino will go to the end as well. This is the fight for the win, and it's between 5 cars, Justin and Ludwig. This race is certainly pretty damn epic. It's got epicness.
I think losing time. Finguala now is a little gap on Di Martino, but I don't think Di Martino is willing to slip.
Mistake.
And with him making those mistakes, he's been making those mistakes regularly this race. That's why he's losing so much time. He could have been already up there already.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell happened to Di Martino? He TP'd.
Huh. This is nuts. I'm not going to lie. I've got no idea what's going on. And once again, as I was in Batavia, I'm fearing for my life in CL. We've got a little pocket of fighting here between Peto, Bob, and Jar. Bob's done a great job to catch up there. I don't know if maybe Peto and Jar had a bit of a lag rocket, I guess, because they were substantial gap ahead of Bob. We're going 3 wide into turn 1. Oh dear Christ. Peto's dead. He's been pushed wide. Bob has the lead of this pack. However, can someone who is used to driving against UL drivers in standards face up against Jara and stay on track? I'm going to guess not, but he's already pulled a bit of a gap. We'll need to keep an eye out as the Raikar duo are actually fighting each other here. As is Toaster and Azit. Why? They had a great gap to Finguala. That is coming down by the 10th as these two cars continue to fight. Finguala is within a second of the top 2. Azit, let him slip. Actually, no, we want to see a fight for the win. Keep fighting him, Azit. Come on. Yeah, this is great. Come on, Azit. Let's go. Yeah, great move there by Toast actually into the second to last hairpin. Azit. It's ping pong down the back straight. Never mind. Cool. The one time I say it, he decides not to go for the fucking move. Cool. Wonderful. Thanks, Azit. Finguala, though, still in a second. As Toaster! Oh, was that a mistake? Was that a mistake or was that push? Oh no, Azit. Oh, well that sucks. But Toaster, Finguala makes the same mistake again. That could be a penalty for Azit. If Azit wins the race on track. Di Martino pushed wide by Finguala. Through goes Kalitka. Di Martino lets it happen. I need to drink some water, so I'm going to let you commentate this for a bit.
Both Raikars catching up to the front field. Finguala going for the move on Toaster, trying to make it an ESM 1-2. He's going round the outside, don't think it's going to work. Toaster, meanwhile, closing up on Azit again. He wants to get that back. He's in the slipstream again. Azit fumbling on pure pace, but he's doing pretty well here. To be fair, Toaster up the inside of Azit.
Oh, what a move.
Oh, they're gonna go 3 wide. Oh, it's a great fight
Kalika
here.
off the
Everyone
track.
in the hairpin. Both Rikers not helping each other here. They could have been here if they didn't fight each other.
Oh!
As a
As a-
dive-moving his
oh.
teammate. Oh, okay, no.
No team orders going on here in Slovakia. As it fighting Finguala, the 2 Rikers fighting. Matty's in the VC area. I'm sure he's shaking his head and saying Kurwa, because that is not what you want to see. They could have been in the fight for the win, but instead it's 4 and 5, unless all 3 cars take each other off the track here. As it is going for insane moves, pushing Finguala wide. It's worked though. Toaster is looking in his rear view as he is bricking his pants right now as Mika Tamika is catching up to the Rikers. Finguala, they're all with Toaster's slipstream. Holy moly. As we start the final lap of the race, Toaster has the inside. Finguala is going for the move down the other inside. As it is making it almost 3 wide. Finguala makes a mistake. Toaster back down the inside. As it bide your time. Finguala makes a massive mistake there in the hairpin. It is now a 2-horse race here between Azit and Toaster. Toaster gives Azit the space. Azit goes wide through the third to last chicane. Toaster, can he win his first ever Journeyman League race here in Slovakia? It looks like he can. It's been an insane race to the end. It's a race that just keeps on giving it. Toaster wins the Slovakian J-Prix. It's Azit in P2 and Finguala makes it an ESM 3 and 2. Kalika, Mika, Di Martino, Bob in P7. He's already left. Kozil, Joran to Tau make the top 10. Peto in P11, Crunk P10, Matthew, Gilprad, Mystic, Phoenix at the end. But Toaster is a Journeyman League race winner. Wow.